Hi there, Scorpio, and welcome back to Star-Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of June the 20th through to the 26th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for the Scorps. First up, we have the Five of Pentacles reversed, followed then by the Eight of Swords in the upright. Next, we have the Ten of Pentacles upright, followed then by the Six of Cups upright, and lastly the Page of Wands in the upright position. So here you are, Scorpio, with the overall energy of Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. Well, Five of Pentacles upright can sometimes point to where we feel abandoned by a group of people, abandoned by someone, by something. It's just an abandonment feeling, like, hey, where'd everybody go? I mean, you were just there, and now you're gone. It's that kind of feeling, which, I mean, I'm making light of it, but it's a very serious thing. Nobody likes to be abandoned. When the card is reversed, this can indicate you see a return of said people who have abandoned you, or a person who has abandoned you. Now remember, energies can go both ways, so it could be you yourself, Scorpio, who have abandoned a group of people or abandoned someone, and perhaps you're allowing them back in the fold again. It just depends. This is just a general read, so it depends upon your situation. For others of you, it's about financial. Sometimes Five of Pentacles in the upright can point to where we feel maybe the squeeze financially. We're not sure, especially in these times, not sure whether or not we're going to be able to, make our expenses for the week, the month, and so forth. But when the card is reversed, this can point back to the Four of Pentacles in the upright position, which is a card that represents sort of neatly putting all of our finances in one little package. So it could be that, you thought perhaps your finances weren't going to be good enough, but it turns out that they are. This can be putting things into a neat little package where, say, for example, we have debts all over the place and owe money everywhere, and we finally find a way to put it all in one neat little package. Could be like consolidation loan or something like that. Or some of you could be taking on payments now where you didn't have them before. So now it could be in terms of a mortgage, or it could be in terms of car payments or things like that. But it's sort of like getting the financial situation under control so that we can meet the needs of our, financial situation going forward. Beginning of the week, Scorpio, you might be feeling a little bit trapped with the Eight of Swords in the upright position. This is where we're not really sure what's going on. Now, I explain all the time about the Eight of Swords in the upright position. Could be two different things going on here. Either we feel trapped because of our ruminating thoughts going on in our head, other people piping in and sort of agitating the situation, adding to the fear factor, and making us feel like, yeah, there's no way out, there's no way out. For some of you, it could have been a financial situation. Others of you could have been pretty much anything. But sometimes we are literally trapped in a situation. So maybe some of you feel trapped either in a relationship, you feel trapped in a job, you feel trapped in a friendship, whatever the situation is, and you feel like there's no way out, there's no escape. That's the worst thing you can do to Scorpio, is give them no way out. But there is a way out, because if you notice in the card, all this person has to do is take off the blindfold, and there is really nothing keeping them in there. So, I mean, unless you're physically incarcerated or something like that, and you can't physically leave. Otherwise, we can always use our powers of manifestation to move out of a situation of bondage, because that's what that energy represents. Feeling bonded, feeling in a situation of bondage. So there could be a release if it was a feeling restricted or bonded by financial matters. This could come along to help. Now we have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright position. So this is about financial abundance, feeling stable, secure. It can come about when all of a sudden we get extra bonus, maybe from work or something like that, or it could even be, for some of you, a tax refund, things like that. Maybe there's extra money coming in. Sometimes this can represent inheritance, coming forward. It could be you get a raise at your job. It could be that someone in the family, say especially like a grown child who's living with you, gets a job and then they're able to contribute to the family finances. Could be that a spouse or someone else gets a raise or gets extra money to bring into the situation. Very good card for home, family, stability, and finances. Moving on towards the weekend, we have the beautiful Six of Cups here in the upright position. This is the Blast from the Past card. For some of you, where there was a, like I had mentioned earlier, Five of Pentacles in the upright, where it represented an abandonment thing where people left you or something. It could be people from the past. And then we see a return. So it could be for some of you, that's what's going on here at the end of the week. This is a blast from the past. It could be running into people you haven't seen in a long time. Maybe people have deserted you. Maybe this is just by design. Perhaps it could be that someone has arranged some kind of, high school reunion or family reunion or something like that, and you're attending it. And some of you, this is also known as the soulmate card. So it could be that you run into someone who was a soulmate or felt like a soulmate, or it could even be running into someone or meeting someone new that feels like someone from the past. Or it could be literally running into somebody, an old flame or something like that, who pops up and you just sort of reconnect again. Could be the one that got away for some of you. For others of you, it's just having that beautiful reunion, feeling love. Remember, it is cups, which governs the emotions. So it makes you feel very fulfilled on the emotional front. So you've got really good financial card here and a really good emotional card. It's connecting to the past in a positive way. If the card were reversed, it could be that, it was like a bad experience revisiting the past. But because it is in the upright, it can be that it's a good experience. Great news for those of you who have something like that scheduled towards the end of the week, where there is some kind of a event happening that you could put you in touch with people from the past. It could even be for some of you, you get a phone call from someone that you haven't heard from in a long time, and you could end up sitting on the phone with them for several hours, playing Remember When, and just having a positive resurgence of emotion when remembering the past. It could even be some of you are watching a film or listening to music that sort of brings you back to the past as well. Last card you have is the Page of Wands in the upright position. This card keeps popping up. I don't know, maybe a lot of people are getting exciting news or even news about travel. This is right at the end of the week. This can point to hearing from the travel agent. This can point to all kinds of, I love the Page of Wands. Well, first of all, it's a court card, so it could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Now, it could be for some of you, you're getting a message, could be on the romantic front. Perhaps someone's messaging you at the end of the week. Could be someone that you met that feels like someone from the past, or it could literally be someone from the past. After you run into them, maybe they're sending you a message, and it's something very exciting. Page of Wands either wants to do something exciting or is giving you messages of exciting things, such as travel, such as business, enterprise, such as passion, excitement. It's definitely exciting. I love the Page of Wands. One of my favorite cards. I have many, but that's one of my favorite cards. But yeah, it could be even you at the end of the week. Maybe you want to shout it from the rooftops, this wonderful news or this wonderful experience or this thing that is happening for you right now. So that's what I have for you. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below if this resonated for you, and do tell us how so. In the meantime, I want to thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week, Scorpio. And if the reading helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next week. Bye-bye for now.